Sports, let's head now to the Far East with the BBC's China media analyst, Kerry Allen.
When I was growing up in the 1990s, there was one woman who to me was the epitome of cool. Lara Croft, the famous Tomb Raider. I wanted to be her so much, this intrepid adventurer who travelled to different corners of the world, fighting off danger and reading strange symbols on ancient artefacts at exotic locations. She's still popular even today, and I think that my journey towards learning Chinese, or Mandarin as the spoken language is known, wouldn't have been what it was without the spirit of Lara. I wanted to just take off, go somewhere completely out of the ordinary, on a great big adventure. But China didn't even really register on the radar until I was a teenager. I grew up in a town in the rural Peak District, and so the bright lights of an urban metropolis like Shanghai was completely and utterly alien to me. I don't think I knew much at all about China growing up, or East Asian culture in general. So when Pokemon arrived on the scene in the mid-1990s, I became obsessed with Japanese culture. I'd never seen anything like it, and I was fascinated. Everything about it felt so different to anything I'd ever seen before.
だが、所詮俺の敵ではない。なんだと？貴様、誰に向かって喋っているのか分かっているのか？
I used to save up all my pocket money and buy manga and anime, Japanese comics and cartoons. I think one of the things that really captivated me was the subtitles underneath them, this strange picture language. I decided to study Chinese at university, and I remember I used to sit for hours looking at the words in a dictionary. Only they weren't words as I knew them. To me, they were like the strange hieroglyphics that Lara Croft would look at while she was raiding tombs. Certain characters looked like what they represented. The word for a person looked like a stick man, and the word for a mouth was a big square like a person shouting. I did struggle with the tones. In English, our voice raises at the end when we ask a question, and it drops when we end a sentence. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. In Chinese, there are 4 different tones, and if you get them wrong, you can end up saying something completely different to what you mean. Ma and ma might sound exactly the same, but one means mother, and the other means horse. I realised I had found the place I wanted to go on my big adventure. And so I arrived with a suitcase in August 2008. And the actual day that I moved to China, I turned on the TV and saw the opening ceremony of the Beijing Olympics. China knows how to put on a show. Even now I get chills thinking about that breathtaking ceremony. It showcased Chinese music, dance, opera, history, culture. It showed people from 56 different ethnic groups who are normally spread across an extraordinary landmass, coming together as one. It's a country with so many different fashions, cultures, cuisines, hot climates, cold climates, futuristic tech metropolises and sprawling tea fields and mountainous landscapes. Han Chinese, Tibetans, Uyghurs, all part of one China, and many of them united by a shared language. Speaking Chinese is opening a door to not one adventure, but many.
Kerry Allen there. Some good advice. Mind your Mars.